Pistol, it can be hard to deny that defuse. I see a late play from Mr. Fall, and that might come into it.
Yeah, they're delaying, at least for now. Swing coming back out as well. A couple of kills already going through, and the wall actually hasn't really helped them so much. Just trying to get round to it's going to be difficult. A couple of kills going back the other way, but the spray is wild on the back of the frenzy. Alpha, though, already managing to come up with 3 kills. Just one man remaining. He needs to try and defend the spike, and that's exactly what he does. It's safe to say that when Alpha was missing...
I think this is a round where they're more than happy to play the retake.
Yeah, had a captain already getting tagged low. They walk past each other. A gap found within, and that's going to give 2 kills for Maj early in this one. And it's a ruse. That was just a fake. That was the lurk. They're going to get an easy plant on towards this A site. And there is already a part of me that wonders, do FNATIC even continue going for this boaster? I don't think he expected Kiwi to be anywhere near that deep in terms of the site control.
Hey, main. A little bit of a prod around kitchen that isn't getting too much. Looks like they're going to get away with this.
Yeah, I do like what we've seen so far from FUT, though. Like, at least in the pistol round, slightly different plant. They're expecting this has huge risks about it. If he goes down, they lose all of his utility for any ideas in the post plant, but also his screen.
A good fight to start with Alpha gone. That wall blocking off a lot of vision. Ada, oh, he's got a good spot to fight from, and that's a missed shot from Durka. Okay, he'll go down in the end, but the numbers, they sit with FNATIC. Leo grabbing that kill. HP damage done to Maj, but Kiwi's quick to pull it back. Chronicle left out, way out.
Low default, not really giving anything over to Durka in those early picks. And okay, there was a missed shot in there, but I think it was also just the surprise factor. Yeah. Like the fact that, again, and I mentioned it, they're not happy with just doing what... And already, you're going to see a Hunter's Fury on the other side. Main goal to get rid of that lockdown and save them within the Viper's Pit. And that's exactly what it's done. They can now keep these aggressive positions. You can see that shorty pulled out. They know that it's one of the better weapons for these close-range battles. And they've actually killed off that pit as well, giving them a chance. Cracks goes back for more, though. A nasty surprise. And Kiwi with a double, not quite the triple. But again, there's an instant trade from FUT.
To redirect this over towards the A site. Bringing in for the push, but looks like FNATIC have a decent idea of this. Again, the weaponry not the best when it comes to actually taking these fights. Still able to take down Mr. Fallen on the way through. Alpha, you're going to attempt more. He's dangerous with this Guardian. Already 2 kills. Shock Dart's going to weaken him up a little more. Very low Kiwi, could have went down. They just weren't placed in the right spot. Blade Storm from Durka. Dash activated. He's about to make the play. There's one already. Updraft as he's in for more. Dash still online to save him. He's low on knives, but the damage should be done. Cracks low. They just need the trade on the way through. And Durka doesn't even. Takes him down the first time. And that's going to be a 3rd for FNATIC. Way up. We saw him before go up, destroy it, fall immediately back, but now he's going to use that position to sneak his way up into them. They think they'd be scared of the alarm, but why would they try it? They've seen the setup again and again, but he felt out that space, and it's worked well to start with, but FNATIC have an immediate response. 2 quick kills, and an AWP still standing, Durka on site. They baited him out at least, but Leo's back into the fight, further extending their advantage.
Kiwi's managed to find one back. Durka drops him a second later, and Mr. Fallen almost manages to even things up. Cracks again, though. Mr. Impact so far is going to find another. Alpha coming in from behind. This one is free. And now Mr. Fallen pinged up is all that remains. A 1v3, completely surrounded. And FNATIC break back onto the scoreboard. It almost looked like it was going to fall apart again. And avoid some of the utility.
Oh, wow.
As said, they've been quite good at adapting their plants because of where all this util comes through. Playing much deeper this time out, but they're going to get caught by Durka. Trying to trade him, they fail. 2 kills up for the Finn. And while they can't take the control they wanted, look at where they planted for. They're now stuck in the mud. They were hoping to take that defender spawn, and because of this, it becomes very awkward.
Good shot onto Boaster at least, though. Look, this might make it a little easier. You're looking at Durka down to 20. Alpha Yera on 89 as well, but he's dropped out of captain. And that'll Swarm a big danger. He has to updraft, and he'll still get more. He was so low, but Durka now again stuck in the corner, being held, and he gets more! Are you kidding? Back into it. Little easier now.
Yeah, they've still got to try and find a gap, and while Maj, he got that aggressive position again, but it does seem like from the early rounds at least, FNATIC are now much more aware. From such a strong position, there we go, Cracks again. Mr. Impact himself just finding kills that you never feel like he should be landing. Maybe giving them a little bit of a chance in this scenario.
Oh, that's a good snake bite, but no one's really there to swing, and a slow lands right after. Boaster was caught up. He was vulnerable on that swing, still manages one kill and thinning out the herd. That's all they need.
Oh no.
FUT in a terrible position here, that defuse not being held. The Cracks just had too many bodies to take down. Well, they're about to be tested. 4 players early on towards B. Recon's gone up and above, but the players, they're coming right into their face to take this fight. And look, it's FNATIC coming ahead yet again. Kiwi forced back, and the advantage sits with the attackers. The early B crunch not
in the back, not that they're all waiting for you outside the B side. That was definitely a bit of an obscure setup from FNATIC themselves. Now, just watching that flank, Alpha has been crisp. 18 and 5, slowly being pressured on. Kiwi will at least get that kill, but they have so much left to do.
Kiwi's been heard, yeah. They know from the kill that he's around here. They know he's still in this position, and good luck to you up against Leo. Demolish the last man standing, nothing to obscure vision. There's no way that spike was getting diffused. FNATIC have claimed the pistol.
This dart could do a lot if it manages to pick someone up, but the deep wall, this needs to be broken if they're going to have any chance of denying that plant. Instead, the swing, it's actually Cracks again. Comes up with a high-impact double. Going to get traded out by Leo, but now the time starts to become an issue. Kiwi given a chance, and the lurk of Alpha finally springs into action. And Mr. Farlin is the only man to be found, and he falls as well. 10 to 5.
Like you said, it is often just about clearing out those positions. A little bit of crowd control. Durka being spammed at up top, but he has an angle that he wants to fight on, and Mr. Fallen, well, he made the mistake of giving him that challenge. The plant coming in, but look, there's 2 players up close ready to take that down, and they've indeed dropped Alpha right away. Now they've got to compete. That spike's on the floor, and utilities coming, firing through. Boaster finding next to nothing. Someone needs to step it up, and there you go. Leo and Durka making this doable yet again. Rez popped in to keep the numbers advantage, and it extends even further. Just Kiwi left now. Blade Storm up, 1 found, but nothing more. 12 for FNATIC, and FUT's economy's in the dumpster. Quest out of FUT. One that's doable, and look, they had a strong start here. A decent foothold to begin, but they've certainly slipped up. Lost their grip as time's gone on, and it looks like it's getting worse now. Mr. Fallen in with a lifeline kill for the team. He's gone out for more, and he's got it as well. That's what they needed. Keeping them alive on this defensive side. They will still play the retake.
Yeah, he's given them some hope. This round was looking bleak, but a hero play has given them an opportunity. A Chronicle low on HP.
Again.
Trying to get up in their face. He's already found one. A 3rd kill in this round already. Boaster sat back watching the flank, but Chronicle's just gonna do it all! 5!
Making the big difference. Quite speedy on these pushes, and they've managed to isolate Boaster here. He's now trapped in towards B, but do they know that? Well, they're certainly clearing the angle. He'll get the first kill. 18 HP left, but here comes help. Little too late, unfortunately, as they round the corner. Puts him in an awkward position with trades going back into FUT's favor, but look at the control from Mount just a second ago. They know there's 2 players there. They might almost look to fight elsewhere to isolate that other guy who could be coming alone. Instead, they'll find there's 2 players. Well, they've already dropped 2 of them. Out of captain, the last alive, so far unaccounted for, but they've got a pretty good idea on where he might be moving in from. They can't even swap his weapon before he's taken down. A 3K from Chronicle, with FNATIC picking up the pistol. Advantage to hopefully fight their way back into the round.
And they don't have a lot of utility to play with. Most of it is Viper util, which is definitely not ideal for a retake. You want to have some flashes or something. Nice work from Boaster. Managing to trade this back into a 2v2 now, with Modge finding 1 more kill. Still sat in that close plant. Gravwell being called for by Leo, who's just waiting on the angle. He still has a seize and a reveal if he needs it.
Oh, the reveal goes a little deeper. Headshot found, but no kill. That's 2 guns still on the angle. Boaster in trouble. He needs to go huge and can't this time. FUT just about scroll, and that's what it'll get you. Nade is dangerous too. That's isolating Kiwi. It's gonna do damage. Make him a little squishier on the way through. Flashes in, doesn't do much. They're lined up, but kills are going FUT's way. They're fighting right back into it. Time could start to be an issue. They've got a lot of players to deal with. Still in a great position from Alpha. He is on fire with 4. FNATIC not letting go of that one.
setting up. Well, they've been spotted. A showstopper here might just end the round in his tracks.
They know exactly who spotted them as well, but look, he's got enough support, and now they're boxing them in with the Odin. There's no retreat. Straight away at them through the box, and it's just disgusting. You see the idea, the intention there for FUT early round, but wow, that has backfired. And these two players from the last round are left to try and recover. Chronicle, why have you dropped it? You're running low on ammo already.
They know that no one has peeked further than this, but he can hear it, so he knows they're still in this area. If it went offline, that could be a problem. Instead, looking to clear them, he's gonna take the round! It looked from the beginning. They have to reset into a B play, and even if they do, they have a lockdown that will completely clear Adacaptain. Now Kiwi goes swinging, and he's lost to Alpha here once again. And now the showstopper, two players somewhat stuck at the back of the site. They're taking so much damage on the way back through. This take has looked so easy for FNATIC. Just two remain. And Adacaptain is...
you know, Durka used his showstopper.
Cool.
So
that's a nice ult.
That's good. We got rid of that. That genuinely could change around coming up, but they've got a few others to fall back on and a solid strategy that's been working so far.
Absolutely not do
He's
that.
a player who had a ton of impact previously. There's a tag up and slowed down as well on Kiwi. He's a little late getting around that angle, but he'll still get around there in time. Mr. Fallen supporting as well. Stinger through the smoke. And that's all they needed. 2 kills very quickly. Commanding control of the Gary if they pick that up. On the way towards the C site, good setup. Killjoy, turret. They've even got a nano swarm up close, and Killjoy not even on the site, playing towards B, spotting it out and just on the edge of the turret radius. This is a effective 3-man stack with the utility that you've got here to support. The pull, Gravwell causing some issues here, but leaving Cracks alone is no problem whatsoever. Picking up both of those fights and then...
Massive and wait and reclaim the control with our util. Instead, I'm going to peek through a smoke with an operator and kill you instead.
Oh, Chronicle, he's holding that smoke as well. With Odin far back, Leo picking up the C push. This is more of what they were looking for. There's the spray coming through from Chronicle. They're catching the A push. The response from FUT is to push C. They're catching the C push. The response from FUT is to push A. They catch the A push. Guess what the response is? It's to push C. And now they're going to try catch that by going behind them, apparently. Ton of control, wall bangs being thrown through as well. Chronicle, you're really stealing my heart here, man. I want a Chronicle cam right now. Durka's caught trying to flank. It's not really a chance yet. They need so much more, and with Boaster locking down their spawn, feels all but done here for
the Odin again, and Nightfall actually not going to catch. At least gives a little bit of extra space. We've seen a pop of the null command on the other side.
Ratty Boaster
still just waiting, leaving this lurk behind. They've also got players outside of B, making it difficult. Oh, he might get caught by his own weapon. The spam is going to get rid of it. That's the Viper's pick on.
I told you better be careful they don't pick that up. Problems start to follow. Now listen, they're not defusing, but, well, they should realize it at this point at least. Shorty out, back around the corner. Here's the fight from Boaster, the off angle. Oh, so close. Damage done, but the range a little much. And FUT will be able to walk out of this.
Nano Swarm and a nade just to force the player completely out of position. It's not going to be claimed, though, by FNATIC, and this means Modge can go right back.
Yeah, but they're faking this out. They're looking for Modge to go back. They're looking for somebody to make a push, and most importantly, they want the rotations. Durka's going up close for that fight. He needed it. They're going to realize very quickly that this is not a play towards the A site. Was Boaster trying to cut them off. Sat in a corner waiting. These shots need to land. They're not checking it. It's such an uncouth position. Boaster's got 2. That might just be the round.
I think he was expecting get 1 kill, smoke himself out, retreat, but instead he's been able to hold on to the angle. A huge double coming out from the IGL, and now Adacaptain needs one back, but Boaster's taking control. It's left all on to Mr. Fallen. 1 versus 3, time is ticking the prowl. Okay, it might not clear him, but even still, it's wasting his time. This round is done, and an execution of Alpha will close out the half.
And they haven't burned up any of their utility early on. Still having a nade up on Durka. They push through, they're going into the spawn. What's Boaster gonna do in the back of this? That wall, he's got a Gravwell to fight with, and that's Cracks down. They fall back, they reset with the advantage. No, Boaster continues, taking down Adacaptain as well. There goes your Viper wall. And Kiwi, he's about to be spotted out, but Chronicle won't win that fight. Maybe that can bring them back.
The HP though. Kiwi on 10, Mr. Fallen 47. Alpha just trying to clear these angles out. Mr. Farland lurking behind. It's a big fight, and Alpha's managed to take it, leaving the players isolated. Okay, Alpha almost going down to Timmy. He's had a lot of kills so far, but Boaster's got that one. And now Kiwi with no hope. Low HP, cleared by Durka. Would put them back into that sort of danger zone of teams that could be slipping out of playoffs.
Quick push down through C main, and it's going to be trades to start it off. Kiwi, he's still fighting on this one. Player up close on him, that could be dangerous, but Leo's traded out immediately. The extra man of Maj being there helps out. Chronicle now having to clutch it all by himself, Bulldog in hand, but Krax is quick to take him down. That was a pacey round out. If they're past the smoke, a few tags all we can hope for in that early engagement. And Kiwi's making a decision now on whether to continue that aggression. You can see falling back to his teammates. 4 players can confidently take a swing on that angle. This could be extremely dangerous for any of those Fnatic players up in heaven. Boaster! No. So much damage done. He's taken down Attic Captain. No more Viper Wall, no more utility, and this is a disaster. In just seconds, they have lost the sight and lost it all.
The Nano didn't even
FNATIC
reach.
looking unbelievable. Yeah, you're right, the Nano was... He's got his Odin down below. Those wall banks will have to be sublime. No reveals or anything to work with on the way through, and the spam doesn't land to start with. So, a reset for a retake, and the all picked up manages to delete Durka.
Kiwi just trying to get out of there. Trying to make sure they can sit for this post plant. They've left Anacaptain behind. A kill would get him Viper's Pit, but I don't think they're going to want to use it here. Instead, he's looking to try and make the push up close in their face, dodging everything in front of him, but not for long. Evening things up once again. Spam through, doing a fair amount of damage on either side. And Leo's now picked off another. Back down to Kiwi to try and save them here. Nightfall going to be thrown through. Shot landed. The question is on that timer,